I am not gonna lie to you guys. There are some things that just makes me really, really go into a dark place when it comes down to thinking about civilization, where we are, just human relations. Anyway, what's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I spoke through the politics and jumping down throughout the relationships so you don't drown too. As always, I am just a guy just trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. The idea that we have, that some of us guys have, that women are these innocent creatures, or that we sit there and listen to them finesse us and say that they have all the power in the world, who run the world girls, and then at the same time are eternal victims, depending on which one benefits them the most in the situation, needs to be studied and destroyed. This shit needs to be done with and over with. Let's get it.
Because the women of today's society, we are utterly fucked. And I say this wholeheartedly. You bitches are fucking worthless. So I saw the videos of the guy's page who saw his girl getting a train run on her. And y'all, I am very fucking appalled. That man's comment section shows the influx of women lacking accountability. The fact that anytime a woman is caught cheating under the influence, I don't give a fuck, she done took a shot, 2 shots, done took down a whole motherfucking bottle. The fact that the first thing y'all say is that she was SA'd, it's fucking ridiculous. Then she doubled down on an audio message on the recording and said, hey, I consented to this. I didn't even drink that much that night. I know what position I put myself in. So you like literally just admitted that you did that shit on purpose. You had the intention on doing what you did. That's why you didn't want him to go out either. You wanted to go out with your homegirls and you told him it's strictly going to be me and my homegirls. You can't come and you can't go out. Yeah, bitch, you sadly mistaken. That man got him fucked up. Like, you expect that man to sit home after you just told him you can't go with me and my friends and we going out to a party? Baby girl, he's going out. And he just happened to go out and be at the same fucking place you were. And he caught your ass red-handed. But you want to know what sent me?
And you know what's actually hilarious about this, real quick, just to interject? Real quick, what is the first things that they say? You're being controlling, right? Well, I forgot the other shit, the other bullshit thing that they sit there and they say real quickly when a guy decides to stand up for himself. But that's what they say. You're being controlling, or you're insecure. There it is. You're insecure, right? Again, craziness.
That bitch said I was drunk and my mouth was already too full to tell them to stop. Bitch, that don't sound like sexual assault to me. Talking about, oh, we were just talking and one thing led to another because me and you were in an argument. So, I mean, it just happened. Nah, bitch, it didn't just happen. You adamantly wanted to go out with your homegirls and just your homegirls, and I couldn't go, nor could I go out. So you could go be with your fuck ass homegirls who promoted you and supported you on doing this fuck ass shit when you could have left me the fuck alone. Then y'all want to pay him out to be the bad.
And 100%, those girls absolutely set up and did that layup for that girl to do that type of shit. Do not ever think that if a girl that you are around who you believe is high quality has low quality friends, that those low quality friends aren't slowly chipping away at her morality. That's not the way that this shit works. In fact, there's a good chance that that high quality girl, you think that she's high quality, is just a decent quality girl because she is following the low quality women. And at that point, she ain't no good to nobody. That's just how it really truly is. That is exactly how it is. You are the company you keep.
That guy or the suspect, and he could have took both of them niggas' heads off and that bitch. He really could have unalived all 3 of them. But then he would be wrong, right? He would be an emotional man that needs to control his emotions, right? Motherfucking men can't win for losing. Black, Mexican, it don't matter. Y'all can't win for losing, and these bitches are the fucking demise of y'all. These bitches are the reason for y'all downfall. The reason why men are not allowed to be safe, because somewhere down the line, a woman or a black woman didn't make them feel safe. They told them, hey, shut the fuck up, suck that shit up, you acting like a bitch. Or they tell you, you acting like a female. I'm more man than you. I got more balls than you do.
Yup, single mothers. They do it all the time. Seems like as though this... Whoa, hold the fuck up. Hold up. Nose ring theory's failing? What is happening here? What is happening here? What is happening? Wait. Hold on. But she's not wrong. She's cooking. Somewhere along the line, listen, I always sit there and say men failed women. We failed each other. And when it comes out to the Black American family or melanated individuals or whatever like this, when it comes out to single family homes, along the line, yes, women don't want to take accountability for it. somewhere down the line, a woman has failed, and that's the reason why you get overly emotional men or men trying to do their best, but they're not completely stable because they didn't get raised to have that instilled on them properly. And shout out to the fucking single mothers out there who didn't want it to be that way, but did their damnedest and raised their fucking children at least as best as they can properly, right? But you got some raggedy ass fucking women having children with men who already have children, and he's not in their lives, and they expect him to be in those kids' lives, and it's not happening. And what ends up happening? You get this overly emotional goddamn single mother who's either overbearing, smothering, right, to the child, and the child ends up being super soft, which there's nothing wrong with a guy not being the hardest motherfucker in a 12 block radius, but I'm talking super emotional, so they act like women when they're having conversations or anything that they lash out like women. We're not talking about decent quality women or high quality women. We're talking about the lowest of the low, right? Petty, ratchet, loud, aggressive. And you have women who sit there and imagine you got a young boy who doesn't have any proper male figures in his life. The only male figures he sees is the ones railing his fucking mom all every other night, right? And what ends up happening is that what ends up happening is his mother bashes him. Oh, you ain't no man. You ain't no man. You think you a man? Yes, this does happen. This does happen.
Then y'all fuck up these men mentally, and then you want to blame them or fault them for reacting the way they fucking reacting when they're not allowed to fucking feel. I don't think motherfuckers understand that suppressed emotions will definitely explode. And I'm sorry to say, some people don't have control over their emotions once they get to that point. So I don't blame people for unaliving people when they get fucked over like this. Like, I just don't fucking get it. Your mouth was too full to tell them to chill out? What the fuck? I would have beat her ass, bro. For him to stand in the door and see them like thrashing his bitch from the front and the back and like a rodeo, she riding it like a cowgirl. Like, ain't no way. There's no way that he was the fucking problem. What I will say is I do feel like once he saw her walking up them stairs with both of them, he should have dragged her motherfucking ass back down them stairs in front of them. Bitch, where the fuck is you going?
No. You can't sit and listen. What is it? How did they say it? What's the saying? What is the saying? There's a fucking saying. It's on the tip of my tongue. And I can't remember it. It's like, if it's meant to be, it'll come to you or some shit like this. You gotta let it free. If you really love it, this, that, and it's some bullshit. Listen, no man should be pulling some woman that he's not clarified on, right? If this is a high quality woman and she's walking into a trap and she's unknown to him, then yes. But if it is a woman who's sitting there and she's trying to manipulate him and he knows that he's manipulating her, why are you trying to stop a hoe from being a hoe? A hoe's gonna hoe. The hoe was hoeing, I guarantee you, before this party because her friends was running interference for her. Because if she had any decent friends, they would have pulled you to the side like, yo, this woman ain't fucking worth it. And this is what she's doing. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with her ass too. And now you know. Now you know, right? They didn't do any of that, right? Because they are all in on it. You pulling that woman down to stop her from being a hoe, you think that's gonna get one less hoe off the streets, Batman? Come on now.
But you want to know, I'm actually glad that he didn't react because I watched all his videos and he was just like it happened to him before and he crashed the fuck out. But this time he was just like, bitch, you're a slut. I'm gonna just leave your ass alone. But for her to have the audacity to text him after he saw that and she didn't know he seen that and she was like, you want to come over after I get home? Bitch, fuck you.
Ew.
I had to start this.
I've seen a lot of gaslighting on this app, but we're going to talk about the picture who's at here, and I will add them, right? So this young man decides to express his feelings about being cheated on, right? And I'm going to cut the story short. His shorty got a train ran on her, and he witnessed it firsthand, right? So this person expresses the train that his girlfriend got ran on, or however else you want to say it, and guess who's in the comment section blaming The victim.
Men. I'm sorry, not men. Women. Women and probably gay men. Women and probably gay men. 100% low quality women and gay men. Low quality women and gay men. 100%. You know why? Because they will never ever take accountability for the shit that they do. That's not the way that this world works. Is it women?
It's the opposite gender of men, right?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, baby.
It's me to think because I watched the entire video. Long story short, he's at a party. He doesn't go to a lot of parties. He checks the location on his phone. He notices that his girl's at the same location. He witnesses his girl get walked up the stairs by two guys. He's in shambles, like, oh my God, that can't be my girl. He tries to follow, but then he gets stopped in a conversation about 10 to 15 minutes. After that conversation, he goes to the door. He opens the door and sees his girl full, right? So this person, who's a man, expresses something that he went through, and the first thing some of you do is blame the victim. But not only do you blame the victim, you create a story that is not true.
Hold on, Playboy. I hope that this shit is can be washed off. Right. I hope that's not like permanent ink you're putting on your glass in your bathroom, dog. I'm worried for you, dog.
So now you guys are saying that the story doesn't sound like what he's saying. It sounds like somebody was AS, but put that in reverse.
Of course they're gonna say she was SA'd because any excuse, any fucking excuse, they will always do that. Do men ever get the same grace, right? When it comes down to sex and they got liquor in them, and let's say the girl is completely whatever, but the guy doesn't want to have sex. And yes, that does actually fucking happen. Believe me, it does. Do you think that guys get that same grace? Do you think guys get that grace? Yes or no? Do you think guys get that grace? And yes, women do purposely get men drunk. Do you think guys get that grace? The answer is no. Any other fucking any other answer you're giving or some type of excuse, you're full of shit.
So here we go, have a man express his feelings, express something that he went through, and instead of saying or giving him words of encouragement or condoning him or consoling him, you victim blame him. But then you're going to be the same group of people that get mad at men when they don't believe you.
I don't believe women in general of default. That's the biggest mistake you could fucking make. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to cross-examine. And then if you feel your conviction is strong enough, I'm willing to stand by you as you go against the person who has harmed you, violated, or taken away your autonomy. 100%. But if that guy ends up coming up innocent because you're full of shit and you just use very, very enticing words to sound good about yourself, well then, let the cards fall down one day, fucking lie. Again, I have been accused of SA before. I'm not saying SA like I'm some fucking millennial. I've been accused of sexual assault before by a girl because I wasn't giving her attention. And it wasn't even the girl. The girl who said I sexually assaulted her wasn't even the one that started the rumor. It was her fucking friend. Her friend started the rumor because I was no longer giving the girl attention because other girls were starting to notice me and she felt left out. So her friend made up a whole ass fucking lie that I sexually assaulted that girl, even though her friend, the one who made up the goddamn sexual assault, whatever like this, who said that I did whatever to that girl, the first time that girl met me, we never spoke a fucking word. I probably seen her, she seen me. The first time she was in proximity to me, right? The very first time she was in proximity to me, she was grabbing up on my dick in public, right? And my ass being me, I'm just like, hey, this is fucking cool. Because I'm a young dude. I didn't know no fucking better. I'm just like, hey, dick get in touch. Yeah. Yeah. So you get what I'm saying? It really do be on some bullshit like that in this day and age. And it's been like this.
But you literally think that you are better than those men, but when you're put in the exact same position, you gaslight men when they express their feelings.
No, the proper term is you're being controlling. Get insecure. Get it straight. Get up with the times.
Interesting.
And this man.
So this is the guy, apparently, right? This is the guy, and this is the video. And I'm pretty sure there's more videos, but this is the only one that I could find because this man got a lot of videos, right? So this is the little part of the video, right? This is her responding to him. It's not fair. I was drunk and my mouth was already too full to tell them to chill out. So let me get this straight. You walked upstairs at a party with two fucking guys, even though you have a boyfriend, you have girlfriends. You walked up them stairs. Where was your girlfriends? Nowhere to be found. You knew exact. If you didn't know what was about to happen, you the dumbest. I can say bitch one time. That is the rule. You the dumbest bitch on the fucking planet because you purposely set up that entire situation, that entire scenario. You controlled the horizontal and the vertical. The horizontal and the vertical being the two different dicks that was ping ponging your ass. And if he didn't have your location on his phone, he wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have known. And you would have been continue to do it because I guarantee you, you was doing this shit. How you gonna tell the guy he can't go out, but you going out with your friends? Well, he says he wants to go with you. This is why I always say this. If I'm with somebody and she wants to check my phone, okay. But whenever I want to check your phone, however, you up in that phone. You up in that phone whenever, however, middle of the night, when you taking a shit, when you out at the gym, you up in that phone. We don't hold secrets from each other at this point. Unless you a government spy or some shit, you tell me some shit like, this is not a relationship. This is end of the world. If I told you the secret, I would have to fucking kill you type shit. That is the only way. That you better make sure to put high confidence in me that that's what the case is. You better. This is why I've always been against that stupid shit where it's like, oh, but that's your phone, and you're not supposed to let him go through that, and she's not supposed to. You're in a relationship. Unless you two are just fucking and you're doing an entanglement or a situationship and y'all both know what it is, the both of you should not hold no secrets from each other. People aren't even trying anymore in relationships and they wonder why they fail. They're not even trying properly and they wonder why they fail. So the reason why I pulled this up is because this is the actual video. But yo, look at the fucking comments. Greta Ray, that's a white girl, says, so you realize she was SA'd, right? When you are drunk, you cannot consent to multiple men. Even though she admitted that she did consent and that all of this shit she was down with and she doubled down on it. Okay. She literally said she was too drunk to tell them to stop. No, she said her mouth was full of dick and she said she was so full. Her mouth was so full that she couldn't tell them to chill out. Yo, bro, can you imagine telling, like, I couldn't tell them, no, stop, as you're getting naked so that they can both fuck you at this party. So this means that this is not the first. You know how I know this is not the first time? Because they particularly chose that fucking girl and was that comfortable that they even crossing swords. That means that girl was a, mind you, this happened in 2025. So this is recently, right? That means that girl that guy was with was the town bicycle. I put it in old terms that everybody can fucking get, right? She a hoe. She a full-fledged hoe. And trust me, when it comes down to it, when you're younger, right? I'm guessing this guy's like 20 or whatever like this. When you're in that age or whatever like that, or even 19, 15, 19, 18, 17, 16, you know who the whores are. Between men and women, you both knows who the whores are. Women know who the whores are, and they make sure that their boyfriends stay away from them girls because they know that them girls, them legs be opening. Girls know who the fuck boys is, and they still go after them because they have clout or they have social standing in their grouping. Let's keep going. That's not what she said. Yes, it is. The original account with video is at the top, is the top comment. Crazy. 100 men versus consent. And where did you get your information from? Please give sources. Thank you. Gang, you are still in control of your actions while drunk. You are still conscious. Ever heard of blackout when you're drunk? Crazy concept, bro. But this wasn't consensual. You are the man of the year. Another woman. White woman. Right? Listen. All the women are cooked, right? But white women run that shit. They run the gaslighting victim, gaslighting, right? And victimization fucking Olympics. They They're the ones, listen, they are the ones, they are the architects of the type of shit where everything is going. Listen, all our women are cooked. Bottom line, all our women are cooked. But white women have the power to make this shit collapse. That's the difference, right? Just like how white men sit there, and again, when it comes down to a lot of bad shit, it's white people. And I don't mean the people who are just existing. I don't mean the seasoned or the flavored whites who are just, they've been exposed to both sides and they're just existing. I'm talking about the privilege. I'm talking about the women who sit there and because they're bored, white women, they're looking at Metropolitan and whatever man hating fucking magazine, and it says on the weekend, even if you're a mom, if your man is a real man, he'll watch the kid while you get ran by random dudes at the club. You should be able to be polygamous. You should talk your man into being in a polygamous relationship. And they try that shit. They try that shit on men. And it's either you either gonna have an open polygamous relationship with me, or I'm a cheat, or I'm gonna just have trains ran on me. And they normalize that crazy shit. They'll go, listen, they know the lifestyle that they live. They'll break up with somebody and then they'll get a fresh guy that they know is not into that lifestyle, and they'll slowly try to mold that person while fucking the past people that they fucked. Anyway, let's keep going. Another white woman, Regan. I don't know, just because you think I'm bugging. Look, the white women. It's just white women. Because I don't want you to think I'm being racist. This is not what it is. This is just something that I've noticed, right? Black women can do this. Black American women, melanated women can all be batshit crazy. But when it comes down to the actual banner bearers, right? The ones banging the fucking drums, it is overwhelmingly white women. That's the reason why they make up the part of the LGBT. Anyway, I don't know you or her, but it honestly sounds like she got taken advantage of. Dude, I think your girlfriend just got SA'd. So she was taken advantage of while drunk. This is SA, rape, my guy. The comments about being domestic and unaliving her are so concerning. Oh, well, we got an African chick in here, because this is, what is your name? Nasako Lundubuki? This is African. Yeah, you can look at that fucking head. Look at that forehead. Holy shit. Look at that fucking forehead. That's crazy. Them, my brother in Christ. Drunk people cannot consent. End of story. Are we sure it was an essay? She literally said that she physically wasn't able to say no. Again, I wish that I could have found this video, the other video of her sitting there and actually saying that, mind you, the woman said, right, that there's another video of her sitting there saying she didn't even drink that much, which again, that's neither here or there. But she sat there and said that she knew that she was fucking, right? So that goes out the window. That goes out the window. That goes out the fucking window. She was raped by two guys, not with her man walked in and did nothing. Yo, it's his fault. African woman. African fucking woman, by the way. Where's the fucking picture? God damn it. She was raped by two guys, not with. Her man walked in and did nothing. She shouldn't have been in the fucking, she should have went to that party anyway. If you can't even pretend to be able to protect your fucking is it chastity? Not raped. She consented, by the way. Even before that, she told him not to be there, and he legit had to use a whole app to find her. You're talking like this because you have an outside view, because to him it's literally still cheating, as she legit was not supposed to be there, and she said she consented. Stop being slow. So other people have seen the fucking video of her consenting, right? And mind you, here's the crazy thing. That shit went down, right? And what's the first thing that she did? She tried to call him over to have some sex. She was going to be trying to kiss up on him, because here's the thing. Don't you guys ever, or whenever somebody cheats on you, well, not cheats, not like it's fucking normal, right? But apparently, when a person cheats on you, the first thing that they do is they give you this really weird abnormal call, apparently, right? So when a girl calls you all of a sudden, she starts love bombing you, y'all been together for a minute, like, yo, why are you talking like that? Something probably going on. Not saying every time, but saying she probably knows that she fucked up somewhere. No, bro, you're not different people, are just fucking insane. Yeah, no, bro, you're not different. People are just fucking insane.
Why are you not getting it? Why are niggas on his ass? What did he do? What did he do? I'm so confused because everyone's saying that this man let her get whatever. But those messages do not sound like someone who didn't want what happened to happen. My mouth was too full. I'm sorry I hurt you, but I felt our relationship was going nowhere.
Again, yes. So there's more to it. And yes, she admitted it. She said that the reason why all of this was happening, the reason why she allowed the other men to do it is because they were arguing. They were arguing. She plotted. Do you understand the meaning of the man will still be working in the factory? The woman will not only be ready to clock out and clock out, she'll turn the lights out in the factory while he's in there. She doesn't even care if he's still in the factory. She clocked out a while ago. This was already something. This wasn't something she was going to do. This was something she already had dead in her mind. She plotted that whole shit out. And from the way that it sounds with this guy, it sounds like he's just a nice fucking guy. And she was trying to finesse the shit out of him.
And for y'all, somehow y'all spitting this to make him the problem? Please, am I in a different... Please, someone explain this to me, because I genuinely do not understand. Man walked in, his girl was with two guys. She gets a text.
You hear his brain is malfunctioning. The Caribbean in him is coming out. Have you peeped that?
After saying, hey, you want to chill when I finish up? Finish up what? What are we talking about? Now, this is not saying she couldn't have been taken advantage. This is not saying that I wasn't there. I don't know the whole situation. You feel me? I don't. But from how it looks and how it looks from his point of view, this does not look like a moment that she needs saving. She wasn't on a I need saving timing. You feel me? I need this broken down for me because I am not getting it.
Oh, nah, you got it. The problem is the world is so fucked right now that what's right is up and what's up is down and around. It's all fucked up. Anyway, I like to preface this by saying this is a very controversial topic and I'm just confused, mostly confused, but I also save my opinion for the end. I do not align with the women versus accountability BS to me that is sexist and is overgeneralization. I hate overgeneralizations. The middle text will be completely impartial and only include the story based on how he has delivered it. So far as I know, she hasn't come out and said anything regarding the matter. If I'm wrong, please correct me. So a guy on TikTok posted his girlfriend saying that's not fair. I was drunk and my mouth was already too full to tell them to chill out. He then posted a story time saying they dated for a year plus. He said she all of a sudden started going out without him, and she specified to him that she was going out with her homegirls and just her homegirls. Yeah, she planned this. And he couldn't join them. He says he got invited to a birthday party and he ended up getting in an argument with her because she didn't want him to go, but he did anyway. He got bored, checked the location, and noticed she was in the same house as him. Then he looked around for her and saw her going upstairs with two guys. He followed and got caught up talking to a friend of his. Once he gets done with the friend, he opens the door and his girlfriend and the two guys are having a threesome. He leaves, tells his friends to catch an Uber. And go home. She then texts him saying, do you want to come over once I'm done here? He said he called her, confronted her, and told her, and she said, it's not my fault. I didn't mean to do it. I'm so sorry. A week later, he received a video of the scene. This is the beginning of the fucking, the Don't Save Her video, right? This is the same thing. A woman tells a guy who she's married to stop being controlling and insecure. She goes to a party. And then she comes back and tells the guy that she was raped and all this other shit and counseling. And you have all of these people, the family members of this woman sitting there saying she's so strong for staying with him. And she sits there and tells the husband that she understands that no man ever loved her. It was just him. And they were using her for his body and she learned her lesson. Here's the deal though. The guy who was the host of the party or whatever like this, they were having sex for over 8-something plus months or 6 months or so, right? So they were fucking. The girl was claiming that she was raped. It was by multiple men. And I immediately boiled it down to she was trying to get ahead of the ball because she knew that even though she was doing it, that this might have gotten out and she wanted to get ahead of the curve. Anyway, let's keep going. He said he called to confront her, blah, 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 blah. A week later, he received a video of the scene. He then posted a screenshot of a text she sent him. I'm sorry I hurt you the way I did. I just felt like our relationship wasn't going anywhere, especially with us both going off to college. Oh, yeah, that girl was going. There was no saving that girl. That girl was going to college. I've seen girls with boyfriends that once they get to another body of a place where they can't be in proximity, right? They cheat. I told you the story about the two twins that I seen over. I seen two twins over at a school, right? And they were both twins. I remember it was Halloween because they both showed up in nurse outfits, right? Looking crazy good, right? Spanish juice was all over them fucking twins. One twin was much more shy and put together. She moved away. The other twin was much more friendly. It took 4 to 3 days and the rumor started, and I literally watched it happen day by day as it progressed. That girl was fucking and sucking one of the Spanish dudes that got up on her. One of them get the movie, get the shooter. One of them was it Rico Suavo motherfuckers? Got that girl in 3 to 4 fucking days, and they didn't even date. He just smashed a few times and it was over. But here's the deal. That girl who was friendly had a boyfriend back home. The other twin, I could only imagine what that shit gotta be like. Because that boyfriend of hers, I think she had to have known the other boyfriend. He probably made a mistake and probably thought that they were the same person at one point and all of that shit. You already know. Your girl going to college and y'all ain't really got it on lock. Oh, she gone, man. She gone. Anyway, I just felt like our relationship wasn't going anywhere, especially with both of us going to college. I just feel like it's fair that I want to go live my life. There we go. That's the rebellion. There's the context. Now, for my opinion, she was cognitively there to walk upstairs and text them. So I believe the argument that she was so fucked up she couldn't consent get thrown out the window there, especially with the lax text that she sent him. That might well as well be a confession. Also, in my opinion, it's crazy that given all of this info is on there, his TikTok, every comment and post I see related to it, she got essay clearly. Men aren't lonely enough. What the fuck? And I don't care if people just didn't look into it at all. I'm sorry. And I don't know if people just didn't actually look into it. Look into all the info that's there, or if I'm missing something. Let's talk about it. The OP responds because this comment got removed, saying that's what I thought after looking at the whole picture. But in my FYP, I don't know what that means, and in every comment section related to the post, so I just didn't know people didn't look at everything before making a judgment. Or I'm just wrong and need to learn. Thank you for your comment. I don't. There's nothing behind that. I'm gonna see if I can find the response to that. But oh boy, let's see. If not, I guess we ended here. Let's see. I'll catch you guys next time just in case, though. Yeah, I think Abba and Preach is good for it. I don't think that they're gonna like fucking copyright strike me. That would be unfortunate. Anyway, let's get it.
It's like, I wasn't trying to be like a controlling boyfriend or anything. So I was like, all right, cool, like whatever. Just like let me know what you're doing and what you're doing, and like there's no problem. And so, as a good boyfriend, they would just sit home and play Rocket League all night because I didn't really like going out too much. Then one night, it was my friend's birthday. So they were begging me to go out with them, bro. They're begging me. So I finally said yes. I was like, so I told her I was going out, right? And Shorty said, no, don't go out. I was like, bro, who do you think you are? So obviously I started an argument, such and such, we were mad at each other, so on and so forth. And then we both went out. So they decided to take me to this big ass party, right? And, I was bored as fuck. I had nothing to do.
Yeah, because that's not his type of lifestyle. 100%. And I feel you. 100%. He seems like just the typical fucking dude. He's not running the streets. He's not doing gang shit. He's not some lit boy. He just wants to be chill and be at home. And it's the funniest thing, right? Because you got women who they always want to be out doing something exciting all the time or traveling. Red flags. So yeah, I get it. I fucking get it, right? Like, there's a time that we can go out and shit like this, but you have women that literally will sit there and be upset that they don't go outside like it's the fucking Sims game, and there's this fucking meter that they need to fulfill every goddamn weekend or night. It's ridiculous.
So I just went on my phone and I ended up looking at my girl's location. right? So I'm looking at my phone and it says that she's right where I am. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So now I stand up and I'm at this party just looking around for her, trying to figure out where the fuck she's at. And as I'm walking around, I look to the stairs and I just see her walking upstairs in between two niggas. One of them's leading her, holding her hand, the other one's behind her, holding her hand. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, oh nah, bro, there's no way that's my girl. Like, what the fuck? So, as a curious, I decided to, like, walk upstairs and, like, follow them up. Because, like, I was clueless at the time. Like, I had no clue, bro. Like, I really didn't think anything of it when I really should have from the get. But I'm walking upstairs, and I see them go into a room and close the door. And that's when I ran into one of my homeboys, bro. And me and him just started chatting it up. And it's like one of those unskippable cutscenes that, like, you can't get out of. Like, bro, it's chatting. And so maybe like 10, 15 minutes pass, and I finally get out of this conversation with bro. And I start walking towards the room, and I open the door, bro, because it's my fucking girl. And as I open the door, bro, I see one hair shit from the back.
I don't even not too
Crazy.
When I grow up,
Oh
I
my
want to
gosh.
be a doctor.
At
right, that's
National
cool.
Heritage Academies, we help students.
They're going at it, bro.
all right.
And I'm talking like some crazy work. Like these are going at it, bro.
Well, what do you think it is? Do you ever think it's gonna be lame sex? Listen, here's the thing. Every single time that someone's getting cheating on, this is not. It's the most passionate fucking sex. This is the thing, right? Oh, the sex that you see in the movies, right, when people ripping off clothes, it's lust driven, right? So, mind you, they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. So, blood circulation is going to be crazy, right? Some of the best shit I've ever had that I can remember off the top of my head, right, was me doing it with some chick I was with, and her sisters was in another room, and at any fucking moment they could come in, and because, mind you, grown ass adults, they could come in because the door there was no lock on the fucking door, right? Great as shit, because her mother was in the other room too, having full conversations, and meanwhile I'm just slap, clap, clap, clap. I'm you know what I'm saying? Crazy shit, right? Danger. Listen, let me put it to you like this, right? So alcohol can make it not work, right? But the thrill of doing it and where it's dangerous is high, right? She's cheated with two dudes. You think that it's gonna be some soft fucking shit? Nah, my man's gonna be one of the dudes' ass cheeks are gonna be hitting the ceiling while he's still gonna be inside of her, just ramming her. Nah, and that's the reason. That is a reason why if I ever caught a girl that I was with cheating on me, I would never be able to get that out of my mind. Nobody should be able to get that out of their mind. Penetration and you see it, it's over. Women, you catch your fucking dude fucking some other chick. You think that is gonna be soft? He was giving it to her harder than you. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Was he standing in the doorway? Cause like, listen, I couldn't see myself walking in on my girl cheating and be like, let me observe. Oh,
Yeah,
I gotta go.
but
Either
no, but the picture, like he's describing the picture, so it takes a long time. But it takes 1 second to understand like this thing. If you hear your girl hearing you know what I mean? You hear
there's
this.
nothing to hear if her mouth is full.
True. Well,
So I just left, bro. I turned around, closed the door, and left. So I just told my homeboys that I was leaving, bro. I low-key told them they were gonna have to Uber home because I ended up driving because I don't really drink or nothing like that. So I'm driving home, right? It's like 30 minutes into my drive. Where I was at was far as away. Shorty has the audacity to text me and say, "Hey, do you want to come over when I'm done here?"
Here, goggle.
We'll just do denial. Works. Comes by, they act like nothing happened, and both of them act like nothing. And when the person, and sometimes that works. I've known people who've been cheated on, and when the person that cheated on them comes by, they act like nothing happened, and both of them act like nothing happened. Because sometimes denying reality is easier. I mean, think about him. He didn't.
Staying there, beating the dude.
You out cold, your girl stretched out, and they got an opportunity to teabag you while you were asleep.
Imagine.
what the fuck are y'all talking about, dog?
Then he's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
All right.
And I pressed her about it. I called her. I told her exactly what happened. And that text message that y'all saw on the post, On my last post, that was what she had to say about that. She didn't say shit else to defend herself.
That's crazy. So you get confronted. She says, my mouth was too full to tell him to chill out. So she did see him.
Nah, because the thing that y'all are really failing to understand is that I walked into the room to witness my shorty just getting the works. This shit really had me with my fists clenched, standing in a doorway like this, bro.
Is that fucking Minecraft? Now, mind you, hear me out. Apparently, he had a situation before this where he crashed out, right? So maybe he composed himself a lot better than the first time, right? Because think about it, it's probably something that happened in which he tried to stop some bullshit. I hope not the same situation, right? And ultimately, nothing could be done. He's not with the fucking person anymore, so you know.
God, this visual's crazy.
And the only reason why I turned and walked away is because I've had some shit like this happen before. Except with the last girl, I caught her car. You know, this time
I was hoping it wasn't the same thing. God fucking damn it. God damn it.
I just had to let it slide and walk away. That's just because the last time, that fate was inescapable, my nigga. Because that time it just felt too personal. You see, this time I just realized she's just a
Yo, is every video fucking AI now?
I think it's one time that this is appropriate. People come out and see it, and you did nothing. And so you really
Yep, that's the fucking comment. So you watched her get SA'd and you did nothing. So I wasn't fucking bugging, right? They will blame you regardless. Man, listen to me. Stop chasing baddies. Baddies are always going to exist. If you need to go beat your dick, go find some of the baddest baddies in porn. If you're fucking with a baddie, it's only a situationship. Don't even try to get a relationship with them. It's nothing but a fucking headache. Ladies, find you decent guys. They don't got to be built all the way the fuck up. Trust me. There's actually entertainment you can find fucking with a guy who's not already completely established. Because the guys who are already established already got a roster. And you're not going to be the main chick. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Ladies, stop having fucking children with dudes who already have fucking children and they have no intentions of doing better. I mean, I just think it's goofy. Man, please stop trying to save these fucking women with multiple baby fathers and they're ratchet as hell. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Peace.